real estate agents. Welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga.
Yo.
There it is. I love that riff.
Yeah.
There we go again. Oh, man. How you doing back there, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm
Good.
excited about the show.
Absolutely. Oh, let's also mention that not to forget about the webinars and the live class coming up. In April, we'll have a class in each part of the Valley, Phoenix Central, West Valley, and East Valley. So make sure to check with your security title reps for those. That one will be all about creating real estate videos, workshop style.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Using your mobile device.
There we go. That's the right answer, man.
Yeah, it is right there. I'm always right.
Joey's always right. Joey's always right.
I like it.
Oh, wait a minute. So we have a great guest with us in the house today. A little bit different this time. We're not really talking real estate success. We're talking about a service that's helping real estate agents.
Yes.
And in the house with us today is Steven Zeller, CEO and founder of Concierge Services USA.
That's
correct.
It. Thanks for having me on the show.
You just added .com to the end, and that's the website too.
That's it. Exactly. It's nice and easy. Except for the concierge part, my agents hate me for that. They're like, "Can we consolidate that a little bit? Because I have to constantly spell it out for people."
And I don't know how to spell out concierge.
It's long.
It is.
Yeah, just speak it into your phone.
Oh, they hate me.
So how's it going, man?
It's going great.
Good. So you're going to share with us a little bit about kind of how you came up with this concept, when you got started, and kind of what you're seeing for growth, right?
Absolutely.
So we start with that. Like, how did you come up with this whole thing?
So, I mean, basically, the whole concept of concierge, obviously, when you think of a concierge, you think executive, C-suite level people or high-end people that, okay, we got to protect our time, so I need to hire someone to protect my time by doing all the piddly tasks that I don't want to do, so I have more time to be productive, spend with family, things like that.
Yeah.
So most people attribute that to, a luxury service. So my thought was, okay, well, how can we implement this and make it not only an affordable service, but something that really takes a lot of the pressure out of something that's very complex.
Right.
So the real estate transaction, I mean, there's so many things a homeowner has to think about when they're moving into a new home. I mean, it's exhausting almost.
Yeah.
So they have to start thinking of all this stuff. So I put together a thought process, spent a year building the platform, and how can we simplify this, basically streamline everything for a homeowner through a simplified single point of contact to coordinate all the services that they need during transition.
Got it. Okay. So I guess let's get right into what services, I guess, right? So I guess first, what is a concierge service when it comes to real estate, right? So
when it comes to real estate, so a concierge service basically acts as a streamlined single point of contact to connect everything a homeowner needs. So they're going to go through a checklist with that client right off the bat. So they're clients all excited, they went under contract, and then their agent is going to basically say, okay, what do you need for your home? You need pool, pest, lawn care, TV, internet, home security. You need renovations done, rekeying the locks, hitting every single point that they need to start thinking about, and then helping them coordinate, giving them all their options, and then just doing it for them. So it takes about 15 minutes start to finish for the homeowner, what typically would take hours.
Got it. Wow. That's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but another thing, it's just an education piece, because a lot of people don't realize, how much money that these companies, these ancillary services, are actually making off of their client. So it's actually kind of a hot point once people actually start realizing that there's a lot of money. So people are going out and door knocking. So your client, you did all the hard work, right? Found the perfect home. You spent 4 months, 5 months, 6 months with this client to make sure that you got them their perfect home. And then here come the vultures, just inundate your client with all these.
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous. Like, you moved, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. What happens that first week after you move?
Well, no, you get a lot of people coming to you for security systems and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah. So this service is basically designed so that the real estate agent takes control of that whole process, and instead of subjugating you as the homeowner to the wolves, so to speak, the agent is basically offering a single point of contact, so you don't have to deal with all those marketers. I'll do it for you, make sure you get the best deal on everything.
Yeah.
Here's all your options, and streamline it through me.
Got it.
And then the agent, here's the cool thing. The agent, we actually built this, so we use back-end monetization. So we went out for a year and went to AT&T, we went to Cox, we went to Dish Network, all these major companies, and cut a deal with them so that we can actually earn commissions off of every single service that's connected. We then split those commissions with the agent. So it's basically not just a simplification tool and a great value add, but now the agent actually has an ancillary services business that they're actually making compensation as they help their client.
Got it. So there's not a cost then to agent or buyer.
So no cost to the buyer whatsoever. It's free. We do to help cover our expenses because it's not cheap. The platform that we built, we just have a very nominal $45 a year subscription fee.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But it's crazy. So, like for example, if a homeowner wants to connect solar, I mean that's up to $2,000 that they're making off of your client that we can actually get for you. And then if they're connecting a home security system, there are so many people out there, like AT&T is notorious for this. They'll go to agents and say, hey, I'll throw you $100. The agent doesn't realize that they're making $600 off of them.
Got it.
So there's a lot of money in these services. So every single one of these services that you're connecting, you're actually splitting the commissions with us for streamlining the process. And it adds up to $2,000 or more per client that and just for helping them. It's just an education thing because a lot of people don't know these salespeople are slimy. So like AT&T, them too. But ADT, like I said, is notorious for going to agents, and that's their marketing plan. Like, we'll give you a $100 referral fee.
Got it.
For sending us.
Oh, so you meant
clients.
ADT because I think you might have said AT&T.
I probably did.
But that's
they're all the same, and as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, so every single one of those services, you help your client connect it.
Yeah.
You're making the fee instead of these cheesy salespeople, and you're helping your client.
Got it. Okay. So when so let's say I had a buyer that just bought. So when does the process start? So once they close, or do you start it kind of beforehand to get ready?
ASAP. Because one of the things we also offer, which is big, is utility assistance. We don't make any money off of that. That's just something we want to provide as much value as possible, and that is one of the things that people forget or procrastinate till the last minute. And no one wants the lights turned off on their brand new home. Hey, I'm all excited. I got my key. Oh.
Yeah.
Toilet doesn't work. Water doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Lights went off. Something like that.
Absolutely.
So we do utility assistance as well, just free of charge, just to make sure everything is seamless. There's no issues. So the client is walking in. They know when their Cox installation or their CenturyLink, DirecTV is coming. Their lights are on. Their water's done. And they just had to spend 15 minutes through your concierge service as the agent.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And how long, you said this has been 3 years now?
We opened in January 2017. It took us 2 years to go to 49 states. I was so angry at Alaska. I swear there's one person in that freaking entire city office that just sits there and twiddles their thumb or plays video games. It took forever because we don't get a lot of business from Alaska. Sure. But I wanted to be able to say we were in 50 states, and they were just like taking their sweet time. But we were in 49 states by the end of 2018. So it took us 2 years to get there. Now we're in all 50. And now, so we primarily marketed. We didn't actually have a direct-to-agent program prior to this year. This is new.
Okay.
So we wanted to optimize the process, and we're glad we did because there were, you know how new business concepts are, especially one that's so complex and diverse as ours, because we have so many players that we have to streamline through the back end and make sure that the collection side is good and everything is perfect for that client experience. So for the first 3 years, we marketed primarily through like you guys, security title, FNF, other title brands,
Sure,
pretty much.
right.
And we waited until that process and product, that service was perfect before taking it to agents. And we've grown 300% across the country since January of this year, just because agents are loving it. So it's definitely
So
trending.
just in the last 2.5 months, not even 2.5 months.
Exactly. So it's a lot
that's
of growth.
great.
We've got, and because, real estate, everybody knows everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're talking, this broker will randomly call us from like New York or Chicago and say, hey, I heard about, this. Can we implement this for my entire team or my entire staff? Things
okay.
like that. So, we're getting a lot of growth just from the first few weeks of implementing this.
Yeah.
And we're excited about it.
Wow. So different regions of the country have different providers.
Oh, yeah.
So you've had to go figure out all the different cable providers and
it's so
internet
comprehensive, and that's why it took a year. There's so many providers just for telecom.
Right.
And then not to mention, okay, we have to have really solid providers for all the other ancillary services like pool, pest, lawn. So I have an entire team that's all they do is sit there and maintain. It took us a year to build, but then we have to maintain and make sure that everyone is going to their clients, they're servicing their clients, there's no issues, they're maintaining good reviews, there's up with their licensing, their bond and insurance. So it's a lot going on in the back end, which is the reason why we have to charge that $45 fee for a year.
Sure.
But and then telecom alone, Chicago has RCN. No one here knows what that is. That's basically the Cox out there.
Okay.
There's Spectrum, there's Charter, there's Earthlink. It's ridiculous how many there are.
Of them. Yeah.
So it varies, market by market.
Right.
And obviously there are a lot of rural areas that we don't service, which, that can be a downfall. We're not, for example, out in Prescott, we do a little bit, but it is harder out there to find solid rockstar providers just because it's so small and sparse. So we're in I like to say we're national. We're in every major market metropolitan area. And then obviously if you're out in the outskirts, like we do service Maricopa, but for example, we can't help much with the utilities out there because they're smaller companies and they have like a staff of 2 and you ring them and, it takes forever.
So you mean you don't have a service yet? If I buy a log cabin and I need you to cut some wood and clean out the septic,
If you buy a cabin and you invite me out there, I will personally cut down a tree for you, haul it to the cabin, make it all cozy for you.
That's funny. So, so how do agents? What are you doing? I guess I know it's word of mouth, right? Agents are telling other agents, but are you out there in the marketplace now,
As of 2 weeks, we're going to start dropping campaigns as far as Facebook advertising. We'll do some via LinkedIn ads. We're not sure about that one. We're going to do big PPC ads, but currently we're working on that. Right now it's just referral, word of mouth.
Okay.
So we do offer obviously a referral program. So if an agent wants to sign up,
I was going to just say, how do agents? Where do they go to find out more?
Yep. So there's 2 ways to sign up. We try to make it as easy as possible. You can go to conciergeservicesusa.com. There's that concierge again. It's long, I know. But CONCIERGE servicesusa.com.
Yep.
/concierge nation, or you can navigate to the page, and then it's an easy sign up process there.
Okay.
A simpler way to do it, we like text. Everyone likes text. So we actually have a text to enter, basically, for more information. And then one of our agents will call you and walk you through the sign-up process, answer any questions you have. So all you have to do is text concierge to 31996. Again, that's 31996, keyword concierge. And then within 24 hours, we're going to be reaching out to you and answering questions and help. Because one of the first things we do is customize because this is your service as the agent.
Yeah.
We want the value to be on you, providing this to your client as a differentiator, a value add, plus an additional monetization stream.
Right.
So what we do is during that phone call, we're going to customize it. We're going to ask you if you have a banner or a headshot, logo, anything you want for branding purposes on your exclusive link, and then we're going to provide you with that link. You offer it to your client as soon as you open escrow, and then we take it from there.
So they kind of have their own personalized landing page,
Exactly.
if you will,
Personalized landing page for all of their clients. It's got, the first thing they see is their headshot, their logo, banner, and then it's their concierge service. So it's basically for the agents, let me streamline hours of coordination into 15 minutes with my concierge service. And then it's a checklist. We made it super simple for the client because they're busy. They don't have time.
Absolutely.
If you make the sign-up process really complicated, it kind of kills the whole point, doesn't it? So,
and what agent doesn't like branding?
I don't know of many.
No, they love it.
I haven't.
They
come
love
across
having
many.
their picture on stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like me. I hate looking at my picture. I'd be like, no, take that down. That's actually hurting me. But,
oh, that's funny. So they could just go to conciergeservicesusa.com. You can read up some more about that. Looks like you guys got quite a bit of information on the site right now, so that's good. So what do you see down the road for this? I mean, like how
we are.
I mean, 300% already,
especially
in 2.5
with our growth rate.
months.
I mean, and we're killing it right now. Right now, we have like a 10% market share already out in Florida or Southern Florida. We're not really huge in Orlando yet, but Texas, we're growing like wildfire. Las Vegas is another big market for us. LA, here's kind of a hub for us, but we just started rolling it out here as well.
Okay.
So I anticipate within the next 2 years, 50% market share. I think that's easily achievable. We do obviously say referrals are huge. I mean, real estate, everyone loves referrals. So we love them too. So we'll actually say, hey, refer your agents, your buddies, because they could use the concierge service too. Don't be selfish and greedy with it.
Yeah.
And we'll actually give you a referral fee for it.
Got it. All right. That's a lot of information.
It is.
A lot of information.
Good information, absolutely.
Everyone likes unique, and in this day and age, you got to do something to differentiate yourself from the competition. But it's all about value. In today's market, clients are seeking value.
Right.
And what can you do to make my life easier? Here's another thing, real quick, and then we can hop off. But I did want to touch on this. Some people think, oh, this is just for buyers, right?
Yeah, I was okay. So go ahead.
Well, think about the value if you're trying to get a listing, right? And that homeowner is interviewing let's say theoretically, 3 other agents. So it's 4 agents that are potentially going to list this property. The other 3 don't, but you can come and offer a concierge service. Hey, I can help you move to that next market. You're moving to Chicago. I not only, through my concierge service, I can help connect you with agents out there that I know and trust through the concierge, as well as provide a seamless transition process, help with that move, and then you can provide the concierge service for that move-in as well. So from a homeowner's perspective, all 4 of you are good, right? You got great talking points, you got great reviews. So what's going to flip the switch for you? Like, why are they going to go with you? Just that little extra push, like, oh, I can help make the move. Like, I'm not licensed there, but I can make that move seamless for you and as easy as possible through my concierge service.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Big differentiator.
That is good. Yeah, that's good. That's a good selling point.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
we are national, so no matter where they're moving, if they are relocating, a lot of times, I mean, it's stressful for them. They got to go out and they got to. There's a lot going on, and if you can take some of that stress off them in a market that you don't know that well, like Seattle, you give them the masks for travel, and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's true right now, isn't it?
Right, exactly.
Absolutely. So you, I know you mentioned you're going to start doing some marketing and all that too, but are you, most of your push right now? You're here local, right?
I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, yes.
Okay, is this where the main...
we're actually headquartered out of, so we run out of Miami.
Oh, okay.
It's our primary call center.
All right.
It's a nice little tax haven out there.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I mean, who doesn't love Miami, right?
There you go.
So I get to go out there every time I want some beach time. But that's where our primary call center is. And then, obviously, I do have some agents here.
Yeah.
And then we are offering a few like joint ventures as well. So obviously, I have to have in-house staff for those.
Right, right. Well, I loved Miami. What was that? February? What was the Super Bowl?
Oh boy!
Go Chiefs!
Yep, I'm from Kansas City actually originally.
Yeah, me too. Well, not Kansas City.
I didn't know that.
Oh, we connect on Facebook. I think you sent me a message that said that you're from
Kansas City. That's right. Yeah. I forgot. That was a while ago.
Yeah. So
you never answered. I'm just kidding. Pretty sure you did.
I think I did.
If not, I would have remembered.
Yeah, no, I think I did.
I'm a very sensitive person.
Because I said we moved out here in like 20 years ago, and you said, "Oh yeah, you've got more years on it than me."
Absolutely, and I was 8.
Cool.
8 years ago now.
Yeah. 8 years ago. Yep. Well, awesome, man. This is cool. So, again, check it out, conciergeservicesusa.com. Stephen, do you want... Well, they can just go there. They don't need to reach out to you personally.
Right. You know what? If anyone wants to reach out personally, I will help you out as much as possible personally. I don't mind giving out my number. It's 602-814-1851. If I can't help you right then, I'll get you to someone who can.
Awesome.
But obviously, the simplest way to get a hold of us is going to Concierge Nation landing page.
Got it.
Or just texting concierge to 31996.
All right. Awesome, man. You ready to get in the ring?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh, and you got the bell too.
Yeah, we got the bell. Absolutely. What's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
Focus and determination. It's really hard when you get into something, especially if you're trying to innovate. But any business, which real estate is absolutely, it's a grind. So it's definitely applicable to real estate. But for me in my own purpose life, because I was one of those things, I had multiple diversified revenue streams. I was getting into stock trading. I was doing all these things, and making a little bit of money. And someone actually came and basically gave me a virtual slap and said, "Focus. Like, find one passion, whatever your passion is, what makes you excited when your feet hit the ground, what makes you want to run for the rest of the day." So I found it, and it was in that consolidated, streamlined service for the concierge concept, and I just ran with it and focused in on that.
Cool. No, it's awesome. How about your favorite mobile app?
I'm a little bit biased because I'm in the process of developing an app for the concierge service. Okay. So that's kind of a tricky subject. So do I have to name someone else's app?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, good. I'm going to stick with that bias.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you might... I don't know if you like TikTok or YouTube or any of those things, but...
Instagram's always fun to scroll through.
There we go. How about a book recommendation?
Ooh. Scale by Jeff Hoffman. Is
by Jeff Hoffman.
Solid book. He's the founder of Priceline.
Okay.
For those who don't follow, but that book is loaded with, like, start to finish, how to build a scalable business model, and I think it's applicable to the real estate industry for sure. If your goal is to scale, build a team. It's really those building blocks. And a lot of things that I didn't really realize prior to reading that book. It's a great read.
All right, fantastic. One final question. We'll have you draw from here.
Oh boy.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
That might be a tough one today.
Yeah, I was going to say travel right now. I would not say China right now. But
let's pretend that the virus is already done.
The virus is already gone. Knock on wood. South of France would be great, like Cannes or something like that.
All right.
It's always been high on the list. Just the culture that's out there, the beautiful cliffs and people. Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's high on the list.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. It's been great.
Yeah, shared a lot of great information.
Good information.
And agents, make sure to you can check out the website. We've said it multiple times, but it's conciergeservicesusa.com. Check that out. All right. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Adios. All right. Good job.